Hey guys, welcome to another Jafo unboxing. Look what we got today. New Warhammer Age of Sigmar Soul Wars starter set. Let's get in there and crack this thing open. I have already taken the shrink wrap off, as you guys can see. Alright, so what do we got here first? We've got a lovely slipcase that opens up into a set of boxes. Sorry guys, doing this and it's kind of shiny in my store today, I guess. So we've got
the box is like extremely shiny.
Another box with some beautiful Sigmar versus Nighthaunt art. Ow. Spiky bits poking through the box right away. When you crack it open, if you're a miniatures fan like I am, you've got nothing but amazing. So the first thing I noticed looking at this, I'm a little put off, I guess, by all the Slata / peg bases. I guess that's a little weird for me. I'm not used to them doing that in their pre-play kits. We got some nice, I don't know, Insta-Bubble. And here we go. Let's take a look at some of the sprues here. In fact, we're gonna turn this around so there's a black background underneath. So there we go. Just kind of give you a quick glancing at, and that is not helping back there, guys. Let's do that. There we go. That's better. You can focus on what is in front of you instead of other plastic behind you. So I'm thinking this is the new, I don't even know who he is. What do we got? The Knight of Shrouds on Ethereal Steed. That's probably who that guy is.
He's in a half slot base.
Yep, got some interesting stuff there. So we'll take that out. Here we go. Back, we'll hide this. This is, what do we got here? This looks like probably your Grimghast Reapers and possibly the Grave Wraith Stalkers. I know that's some Grimghast Reapers or something. I don't know. Dude, there's a lot of hard names to pronounce on this. So if you're into doing the Deadites, there's some pretty freaking sweet models in here. And again, these are more or less push fit. You don't need a whole hell of a lot of glue, and even if you do glue, it's just to you know, close up the seals on these guys.
Secure joints a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll just keep going down this way. Here we got, ooh, look at that. We got a sword sticking out, and we got two frames, I believe, of the exact same. Yep. So these two are going to finish off our Nighthaunts, and these should be our 20 chain rasps. So they are exactly the same sprue. They are both frame D, so yep, they were all the same. The amount of detailing on these guys is just phenomenal, as always. Games Workshop always bringing wonderment to the forefront. So there we go. So that means, the rest of this box must be them puny humans, unless there's, she's handing me one more. Nope, that's all puny human stuff. So all we got is puny humans. Nobody cares about that, right? Of course we do. So here we've got, this is going to be the big guy in the box. Yep. The Lord Arcanum on Griff Charger. Look at that. That Griffin looks amazing. Can't wait to get some paint on that guy. Fantastic. Let's stick that over there. Here we have our, I don't know, Sequitors probably? Yeah, I think it's the Sequitors or the Castigators. So it might be a little bit of both, actually. But the biggest thing it looks like with these guys is we've got lots of robes. Lots of robes. And if you're a kit bashing guy, I've been known to do that myself. These actually wouldn't make too bad of Dark Angel Deathwing guys with all their robes and stuff. Of course it is. It's because it's mine. Here we got more of the Sequitors and Castigators. And that's a majority of what you're going to get in this box is these guys. And finally, the last sprue, Got some more of them. Here is the Ballistae. I don't know who you are, but you must be somebody. Somebody fancy. You are Knight Incantor Zerafina Helden's daughter. Holy crap, that is a name. That is a name, folks. That is a name. We'll get in a close on her. Hell, we'll put some fleshed background. Look at that. She does look amazing, though. I love this model. There's some just fantastic models in this set. So there we go. That's going over to the first box that you get in this. So I'm going to pass this off. I'm going to let Melina push that in the background. So we'll bring this back up. And of course, the next thing that you're greeted by is the core rule book. So we're not going to go through all, 400 pages of this thing, but we will kind of just quick go through. And I did not crack the shrink on any of this stuff. So as you can see, shrink wrap is being removed for the first time for you guys. So here we go. Amazing artwork on the cover as always. Amazing artwork on the back. So here we go. Let's kind of thumb through this real quickly and see what we got here. We got a nice Sigmar versus Nagash art piece on the front. There he is over there, the man himself. The man, the myth, the legend. So what do we got here? Here's all about collecting, the Age of Myth, talking about just what's been going on. Here's now the Age of Sigmar. So this is just a lot of fluff that's been going on here. Starting into about here is the different realms, talking about the different realms, the realm of fire, realm of life, the prime interlands. So it's a lot of good. If you're into the background and you're looking for some good background, there's plenty of stuff in here to learn and find out about. This will actually make for some really interesting reads. Turn into here. Here's a wonderful picture of a Sylvaneth branch wraith. So the Seraphon, which are the former lizard men. So it just talks about. So I mean, this is a huge book, but don't be frightened when you see it, because I mean, let's be honest here, guys. It is the first 250 pages, 215 pages roughly, is just background on the world. And then finally, battles in the mortal realms. So it talks about our core rule update, how the battle realms themselves go, how attacking actually works, how wizards now work, triumphs if you're, when you play a matched point battle, if you're at a lesser amount, you get a triumph, how terrain actually works. Obstacles, and then of course some battle plans, or a basic battle plan, war scroll battalions, allegiance abilities. So lots and lots of fun stuff. The fun things I've seen, I've heard, you guys may have seen on other channels, and hopefully you still watch mine to just see my opinion on it. And again, guys, I'm just seeing this for the first time today. But here is allegiance abilities, but then, where is it? Just missed it. Realms of battle. You can now start battling in the different realms. So there's realms of fire, realms of death, metal, beasts, light, life, and shadow. So you can actually have battles and everything. Here is they first starting to talk about endless spells, which is one of the new things in 2nd edition. So there are spells, like this one here, the Balewind Vortex, that when you cast it, it doesn't actually dissipate after being cast. And there's actually a whole nother supplement coming that we'll review soon when it releases on Saturday, for the Malign Sorcery. And this just kind of goes through and talks about more. There's some more battle plans. So wonderful. That is the next awesome item you get in there. And then finally, well, not finally, but there is another
The next main thing.
pile of stuff, and there's a bunch of other little books here that are all shrink wrapped together. And let's see what we can do to help you guys get these real quick. There's things everywhere just start falling out. So we'll skip over the first book here. The first one, or the second book in there you get is the core rules. So this is literally what you want to take to your every game that you go to play. So the core rules, there you go. It is now moved from a 12-page document to, or a 4-page document to an 18-page document. As you can see, it's not 100% all the rules. I mean, it is all the rules, but it's not like 100% like this is what you're missing. So here's a start here, how to get started with everything if you're going into playing. Here is literally, if you've never played Age of Sigmar before, here is how to get started with it. Talks about the Stormcast Eternals, the Legions of Death. Start playing with, literally, you each take a guy and you just shows you how to move, do the basic movements of the game. And then here is how to set up and play a basic battle plan. The last booklet we're given in here is how to build your dudes. Actually, it's an important booklet if you're unfamiliar with miniature building, or if you're unfamiliar sometimes with the weirdness that can be GW's building.
Plus, then it gives you paint schemes.
And yep, here's some wonderful how to paint these guys. And how to paint these guys. And finally, last book here. Let's see if I can get this. The Battle of Glimsforge. So this is kind of a storied book, as it were. And this talks about the Soul Wars, and it talks about all of the things going on, and the story itself that has brought about the opening of the Sacrosanct Chamber, and the legions of Nagash, the night haunt spirits that have come out to stop them from coming. So it's nice little background information that's coming for that. And it does give you some basic points if you want to actually play this as a point or a pitched battle based army. And then finally, in there, you're given a bunch of these wonderful
Index cards.
Yep, index cards, for lack of better words. They are, I flip them over, they are everything you need to play the specific models that are in the box. So here is that Knight of Shrouds, that very first guy I showed you guys. Shows you everything you need to know about him. A little bit of background. Shows you his move, his wounds, his bravery, his save, how his melee weapons work, what kind of description you have about him, and any of his abilities going on forward. So this is a wonderful setup. We'll definitely be using these at least in our first or second game, first couple of games as we play. So you got your Chain Rasp Hordes, the Glaive Wraith Stalkers, the Grimghast Reapers, the Spirit Torment, Lord Executioner, a Guardian of Souls, and a Knight of Shrouds. That's what you got coming in the Night Haunt side. In the Stormcast Eternal side, you have the big bad guy, and he's got a really cool looking card.
He's got a flip
He's
card.
got a fold out card, and I'm showing to you upside down. But he has so much crap on his stuff. Look at this. He's got rules on 2 pages. So, holy crap. Definitely going to have to use him. So then we also got a Knight Incantor. That's that cool chick I was showing you guys. Some Evocators. Sequitors. Guys with the pretty cool robes. A lot more robe looking than you see armor. I mean, they're still heavily armored, but there's plenty of robes on them. The Castigators, these are the guys that are going to have some kind of weird bows. The Thunderhead Great Bow. So, and then finally, the Celestar Ballistae, which is pretty cool too. So there's a whole bunch of cool stuff in there. So I'll hand that out of the way, and let's see if there's anything else hidden under this. Underneath there, you got an awesome Sigmarite Griffin and Hammer. And we remove that, and holy shit, there's still more. So here's all your big bases. when for some reason an extra 32 mil they decided we needed. Kind of what the next steps you got to go. These are also releasing on Saturday the new push fit models, Sequidors, Castigators, some Glaive Wraith Stalkers, and then the first release of the Mirmorn Banshees. There's some new battle tomes shown, or the battle tomes that are shown, and of course you want a battle board to play on. Got to get that. If you are into the reading thing, and I don't do enough reading, but here is the first chapter from the new Josh Reynolds novel, Soul Wars, based on, you know, what's going on in this box. You get some lovely Nighthaunt-based blue D6s. Of course, you get a nice, wonderful, clear, flexible tape measure. And then you also get some water transfers for your Sigmarites. Of course, not for your undead, but your undead don't really get anything. So that is it. As you guys can see it strewn across my gaming table right here. There's a lot of stuff in here. This is a wonderful box. I will be doing a follow-up video to this showing you guys what all these models look like once I get them all built. That'll take me a few seconds. So look forward to that video. Also look forward to a unboxing and build review of the releases for the Malign Sorcery, the General's Handbook. I'm trying to think what else is coming out that I haven't thought about.
A lot.
I think those are the major things coming this week. Also, we will be starting to add some Age of Sigmar battle reports to our channel, so please keep us in mind for that. And follow the links in the description below if you are unmotivated to paint. And give us a holler through Facebook, and we will hopefully be able to help you out. This has been a Jafo unboxing of the very glossy covered Soul Wars box set. Thanks for watching.